Welcome back to another video. For those who missed my Monday video, I'm still recovering from my surgery I had last week. It's been a week now, and I've had a couple of setbacks, but nothing that, it's hard to kill bad grass, as they say. And if anybody's ever watched my videos, you'll know I do have the worst luck in the world, and I should have expected some setbacks. Because of that and the incisions I have on my chest and stomach, I cannot wear a shirt or have to wear a shirt as least amount as possible. I am trying to do a live Thursday night, and I will wear a shirt for a little while because it's hard to do a live like this. And I know people just don't want to see me without a shirt on. I'll go from 30,000 subscribers to 10. So we're going to discuss Silencio. It's the end of the month, and time to claim raffle tickets. We know how I feel about Silencio and these raffle tickets, and we're going to see how it turns out with the raffle tickets that I've gotten. Every month I have been averaging 100,000 more raffle tickets. Part of that is from the staking. Part of that is just from me hustling more. I hustled my rear end off during June, especially going to Philadelphia, New York, finding new venues at all those places, Washington, D.C., and I got well over 800,000 raffle tickets. You would expect for me to get more than I did last month. Well, let's see what we do. So let's get to raffle tickets, then I'll kind of sum everything up after. All right. Like I said, first of all, I can tell you I am not doing this ad thing. Silencio needs to take a long look at DIMO and amount of support it lost. First of all, trying to make us watch ads is gimmicky, and I've told y'all before, I'm not paying for subscription for this. So I can tell you right now, even though it's yearly, it's not that bad. It ain't gonna break the bank. It's just the principle behind it. Now, if I start seeing Silencio start gaining more interest and stuff, or going up, I'll look at this again. But for right now, it's just the principle behind it. I have not been running Silencio for the last 10, 11 days. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I lost my streak on Silencio right before my trip, but we'll talk more about that in another video. So let's go ahead and go to our raffle. And we'll start opening these boxes up and see where we go for that. Now, I'm also gonna have Silencio pulled up right now. Silencio is at a price of 0.00019. It's been going kind of sideways for the past week. And our first thing is we got 7,009 Silencio. 7,009 Silencio is worth roughly $1.36. Moving on to our next one. This is bronze or something. And we got approximately 6,057 bronze nuggets worth a total of 9,085 Silencio tokens. So I don't know why they have to confuse it like that. Just tell me what I got. 9,000 tokens. 9,085 tokens is worth $1.77. So we're gonna put that in the calculator, plus 177. Moving on to our next one. I'm guessing this is silver. And the silver tokens is, let's see, 49.80. Silver nuggets worth 99.60. Again, just tell me I got 9,960. Quit being gimmicky. 9,960 is worth $1.94. So out of the 3 boxes we got so far, now you can remember, I ran the hell out of this project when I was in New York. $5 so far. $5. Going to the next one. I'm guessing this is gold. And for gold, it looks like I got 8,600, 8,646 Silencio worth $1.68. Moving on to the next tokens. Next tokens is going to be, is this platinum or something like that? It's going to be, come on, platinum nuggets worth 10,406. 10,406 is worth $2.02. We're getting somewhere now. $2.02. So far we're up to $8. $8. Let's move this on. Next is going to be, oh, you think I know these goofy colors by now? Is it sapphire or something? Amethyst crystals. So we got 11,045. 11,145 was worth $2.17. $2.17. Next, our next tokens are going to be sapphire, worth another 11,900. So coming over here at the trading view, coin market cap, we're going to put 11,970 for a total of $2.33. Moving on. Oh, let's see. This is green goblin, I guess. I don't know. Emerald. 75 emerald gemstones worth 1,807.50. Worth $3.64 plus $3.64. That's $16 I'm up to so far. Last but not least, because you know I didn't get nothing on a diamond one. Last but not least, this will be ruby, which is my birthstone with my birthday coming up in a few days. 23 rubies is worth another 18,400 for another $3.58. So that's $20.49 so far. And the big diamond one is empty. Imagine that. So I earned a total of 105,372. If we put that in, so it shows you my 105,000 right here. Right now, I'm only doing 3 months because I think it's 6 months. You know, if we have any kind of alt season, it'll be around November, December. I keep saying maybe October. You know, we had some good momentum today, but we're not going to discuss that in this video. And I'm doing 100%. So my new OG bonus will go to 70%, and my bonus raffle tickets will by itself will be 700,000 by itself. I'm just curious to see if 6 months makes a big difference, and it does. But we also just noticed that 100,000 more raffle tickets that I got less tokens than I got last month. So I'm not taking the chance with this project. I know my big stakes from my big initial drops and stuff like that we got that staking should be ending sometime over the next 3 months. So I kind of want all this to come out at the same time. Then I can make one decision at that point of what I want to do with all this. So right now I'm doing this 70% OG bonus with a 699,000 bonus raffle tickets. And I'm going to confirm token lock. Now, a couple more things I want to say about this, but I won't do it on this video. I'll stop this one and then go back to the regular video. As you can see right here, 105,000 tokens is worth $20.48. I had 800,000 raffle tickets. 800,000 raffle tickets. That's a joke. And this project needs serious help. So as you can see, I currently have 1.5 million staked with a 70% bonus, 699,000 tokens. My next stake unlock is in 14 days. My staking was at 251,000. Now, what I can't understand is I cannot figure out how to restock or restake these extra tokens. When I go to boost stake, it's trying to do the whole thing again. And that's not what I'm looking for. I want to just strictly get my tokens out to restake them. So what I did find is, if you change this right here, you can see what your different levels are. So my beta airdrop right here, like I was saying was ending soon, is done in 14 days. So if I go to this boost stake and I do 3 months, it's not letting me do anything. So apparently I can't do anything until that's finished. It's not letting me do anything. You know, if y'all know more about this, but again, I'm trying to figure out is how do I get these staking rewards out? Because I have like some of these that's already ended. So that's my, I guess this is my tickets that have already come out with a new OG bonus. You know, and I can keep doing this with my raffle tickets from 2, no active stake, season 2. So I go to 3 months on that and do 100%. So I guess I can go through here and restake the ones. Now this one I must have did 6 months for some reason, because it still says I have 184 days left, 122 days left. So I was not thinking on that one. It is what it is. Then they got season 4 is another one I did for 6 months. Oh, must have been long. No, it was 6 months. About that. So you can see. So people want to know why I think the raffle ticket is such a catastrophe. This is a perfect example. I had over 700,000, right over 700,000 last month. So 700,000 last month got me right at 111. This is from my video last week. And you can see where I had 111,000 total that I claimed or that I got for 700,000. So this month now I got 800,000 raffle tickets, another 100,000 raffle tickets, and I got less Silencio tokens this time. Y'all tell me what's wrong with that. So people want to know what I'm going to do with Silencio at this point. I'm going to tell y'all I am on a holding pattern at this point. This is the Silencio page for the Grumpy Dad Discord. I hope all y'all are in it by now, but it does not get a lot of action in it compared to what all these other projects are doing. And going into the Silencio, there's, I just don't know how I feel about it right now. I can tell you, I'm not joining the subscriptions, and I just really think if you're not doing the subscription at this point, the only way you get anything decent in this after doing measuring is with the bonuses. And unless you can sit here and watch all these ads, which I'm not, I'm just too busy. I just don't want to deal with it. And not only that, but there's not a lot of incentive for doing venues around my area. Every venue is done, and there's no incentive to go back and do more venues, which I disagree with, because what a venue might have today and be empty, tomorrow might be full of noise. But there's no reason, there's no incentive for us to go measure that. I don't think there's enough people who are just in love with this project, like we've been talking about in several past videos. I just don't think there's enough people who are in love with this project to keep it going. Yes, you got your cheerleaders in here who think that no matter what happens, it's going to be great. But, they're on peak, but now they're also messing around with base. And when you go look at that, I don't know what that's, I don't know what the reasoning is behind it. Is it because peaks is so new, it's hard to even get traded right now? I don't know. I don't know why. A lot of people knock DIMO for getting away from Polygon, even though they're still on Polygon, but it's also on other tokens also. I don't know. I don't know why they would go to base. But you can go to it. You can check the chart out of what kind of what I just looked at here. A new Bitcoin BTC all-time high, Silencians. I mean, I don't know. Another thing is they have this Chrome extension now that you can go and, if you want to look at Google Earth maps, but for us, I'm not going to Airbnb and picking out an Airbnb based on sound. I'm in it from the mining aspect, not from the users, not from the use aspect, if that makes sense. That should be for the people who they're trying to sell their data to. So I don't know. I don't know where I'm going from here. I'm telling you right now, I'm taking a break from Silencio. And part of it is there's no reason for me. I had over 100,000 more raffle tickets and I got less tokens. So right now, automatically, because of the amount I'm staking, I have 700,000 raffle tickets. So you can see right here, I have 700,000 raffle tickets already before I was doing anything this month. I could just live off that. not live off of it, but you know what I'm saying. Is it really worth me busting my butt? I busted my butt with Silencio the last month, especially on those trips I was on. A lot of new venues. Got an extra 100,000 raffle tickets. That's what I ended up with, an extra 100,000 raffle tickets, and it didn't even pay off. This is why I think raffle tickets are ruining this project, because yes, so you're going to get somebody who might have half of these raffle tickets, but because it's a raffle ticket, they might get way more Silencio than I get with double the raffle tickets. It's not right. It's not fair. And look, I thought I'd like it. I don't. And it's no reason I'm not happy with this project. The biggest thing I'm the most not happy about is this right here. I'm not happy at all with this right here. I am not doing any ads. No way. I'm not doing subscriptions. DIMO, we said we weren't doing subscriptions, and it opened up their eyes, I think, to a point when everybody was quitting. And I think Silencio, we're about to find out how important we are to them, because I just don't think it's worth it. Yes, $3 a month. I made $20 a month. But I don't know, it's just the aspect. If I really thought this project was going to go somewhere, and I really saw some positive action and tokens, and I see something happening, then I might start paying for it. I can tell you right now, I'm not sitting here watching ads. I'm not going to watch ads. It should not be on us. It feels so gimmicky and nasty and dirty to sit here and watch ads. That Silencio is making money off of us. So they're going to make money off of us with the ads, or they're going to make money off of us with the subscriptions. And I don't care for it either way. I think it's BS. So y'all tell me what y'all think about Silencio at this point. How many y'all, used to be in it that aren't in it anymore? How many y'all still in it? How many y'all still have a real bullish feeling about this project? There's been a lot of negative talk, and I'm sorry, I just talk about the negatives, but a lot of negative talk about people saying, how can they trust a project when a lot of the stuff is people in their vehicles? I don't know about that, because early in the game when I tried doing it in the vehicles, it always said I was going too fast. I tried it on a bicycle. Going too fast. Hell, if you jog too fast, it's going too fast. So, if you're not doing it by walking, I don't know how you're getting anything, but that's me. Tell me how y'all feel about it. If y'all still think Silencio is a deep end product that we need to hang around with him. And I'm curious to see next month, because we're 11 days into this month, and I haven't did any sound readings. So I'm going to see what kind of rewards I get. If I get another $20, and technically I didn't do anything, I might just stick with staking for now. So we'll see how it goes. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all in the next video.